And again, we apologize for this. This is live TV, and we're all human.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 20 craziest Dancing with the Stars moments.
It's happened to me before, why wouldn't it happen again? You know, it's kind of like that.
For this list, we'll be looking at the most unbelievable or unexpected moments or events that have ever happened on this shoe-shuffling show. Which Dancing with the Stars moment left you astounded? Let us know in the comments. Number 20. Juan Pablo de Pache gets eliminated. Season 27. No one could hide their shock when this couple just missed out on a place in the finals. The Fuller House star and his partner Cheryl had just received 2 perfect scores, following yet another perfect score the week before. So when their names weren't called, you could feel the studio-wide shock radiate through the screen.
Alexis and Alan.
Carrie Ann and Abba called the decision, quote, wrong, while Len exclaimed that there was, quote, no justice. Perhaps fans just assumed the couple would be safe, given their amazing performances and high scores every week. Some even questioned whether this was really a dance competition or just a popularity contest.
Were you just as shocked?
Yeah, I mean, we wanted to go to the finals.
Yeah.
At least the finals.
Yeah, well, you deserve to be.
Yeah.
Number 19. Tyra Banks calls out the wrong names. Season 29.
The next safe couple is Monica and Val.
Due to a behind-the-scenes error, Tyra Banks joined the infamous ranks of presenters who have called out the wrong name while announcing results. Confusion ensued when, after revealing the bottom 2, Tyra was alerted that the names on her cue cards were actually incorrect.
There's actually been an error. I'm looking right now, and we have 3 couples. So we need to clarify this for 1 second.
As a result, Monica Aldama and her partner Val were asked to return. Banks handled the situation like the pro we all know she is, explaining that this is live television and mistakes do happen.
Please have Monica come back. There's been an error in our control room, but we're making it happen. This is live TV, right? This is the craziness of live TV.
An executive producer even confirmed that the error came from the control room. At least after all this mess, Monica and Val were saved from elimination.
I mean, it was just a surreal moment. It was like we went from 0 to 100 back down to 0 really fast.
Number 18. Bristol Palin makes it to the finals. Season 11. This polarizing figure had consistently low scores across the entire season, so it was hard to understand how she ended up in the finals, especially as the consistently high-scoring Brandy was eliminated instead. Even her partner, Mark Ballas, publicly acknowledged that she wasn't the best dancer.
Yes! Don't tell me you can't do it, Bristol.
The longer Palin remained, the more the viewers started to speculate that political supporters of her mother were voting en masse to keep her in. Nevertheless, Palin was getting people talking, and as a result, the show enjoyed the boost in ratings. Number 17. Judges falling over. Multiple seasons.
Let the baby making begin! That was ridiculous.
How about,
We know that the judges are passionate about what they do, but sometimes that passion overflows so much that they find themselves literally floored by it. While Len generally manages to remain seated, the same can't be said for Bruno and Carrie Ann.
Okay, all right, calm down. Okay, Carrie Ann. I've been waiting 10 seasons for this.
He got too hot.
They have an occasional tendency to get so carried away that they end up falling off of their chairs. On one occasion, Tom accidentally distracted the judge, who then didn't notice that her chair had rolled away.
What's happening? A vibrating... Oh my gosh.
There we go, sorry.
Once you know that they're okay, you can't help but laugh. You might even call it the highest form of flattery when a judge is that moved by your performance.
A performance so good, it had Carrie Ann Inaba falling out of her chair.
We have that effect on our fans.
Yeah, they weren't kidding. Number 16. Jaleel White supposedly snaps. Season 14. During rehearsals for Most Memorable Year, White and his partner Kim Johnson supposedly had an altercation that we're sure they'd both rather forget.
We don't have to get into details.
It was reported that the actor flipped out on his partner after he accidentally stepped on her foot. The unfolding of events that was later reported was supposedly quite intense. Allegedly, it got so bad that Mark Ballas and Donald Driver had to intervene. Of course, White denied that things got that out of control, as did Ballas and Johnson.
Jaleel also claims reports of him fighting with dance partner Kim Johnson are overblown and that she supports him.
We get that people get overly competitive, stressed out, and exhausted, and we hope that this story was simply exaggerated.
Jaleel never got discouraged. He came in, he wanted to do the best every single week, and he gave it his all. He was amazing.
Number 15, Simone Biles' shock elimination. Season 24.
Did you feel that shift, that change for you?
I did, and I feel like for me that's a win in itself. Whether America votes for it or not, it's for me it's like it's fine. I feel like I've been at a high so much. The experience was wonderful.
You could hear the disbelief from the audience when Tom announced who wouldn't be making it through to the season 24 finale. Even the judges weren't able to mask their shock, with Julianne and Bruno leaping to their feet, while Carrie-Anne looked stunned and Len simply buried his face in his hands. Biles and her partner Sasha had scored full marks for both their performances that night, and had been consistently great throughout the season. Speaking to Good Morning America, Simone joked that she thought they'd pulled a Steve Harvey on her. Needless to say, no one could have envisioned this result.
I thought they were going to pull a Steve Harvey on us. At least I was hoping. But then it's okay.
Number 14, Bobby Bones wins the Mirror Ball. Season 27.
I can't believe we won. I cannot believe we won.
While winning the Mirror Ball is usually a cause for celebration, on this occasion, it left us scratching our heads. Up against three, to be honest, far more deserving contestants, no offense, no one, not even Bobby himself, expected to hear his name announced as the Season 27 winner.
Bobby and Sharna.
In fact, ahead of the finale, he claimed in an interview that, quote, "No one expected me to win." It must have been his loyal fan base that took him all the way to the end, because it certainly wasn't his dance abilities. He was the underdog of the competition, and he rode that wave all the way to the trophy.
3 months later, well, still clueless.
Number 13, Zendaya finishes runner-up. Season 16.
Are you so proud of what you have accomplished making it this far?
I am. I'm very proud and I'm very happy, and I get to leave here, with an amazing experience, so I'm happy.
Zendaya spent many weeks at the top of the leaderboard and was the front runner to win Season 16.
3 words I never thought I'd say week 1. That was great.
Yet, when it came to announcing the season's winner, it was Kelly Pickler and Derek Huff who lifted the Mirror Ball.
Kelly and Derek!
Admittedly, Kelly was a phenomenal dancer, but fans still felt that Zendaya had been unjustly denied. Even her partner Val agreed, saying that he'd, quote, dropped the ball a little bit and wished they could have a do-over so he could see his partner lift the trophy.
Tonight I wanna show you off. What you got? A billion could've never bought.
Perhaps they could get her back for an All-Star season and add a Mirror Ball to her ever-growing collection of awards. Number 12, Kelly Monaco versus John O'Hurley. Who's the right winner? Season 1. It was the first season of this critically acclaimed series, and already the competition was heating up.
Will it be John and Charlotta or Kelly and Alec? Find out live right after this.
Although initially starting off the season without much fanfare, soap opera star Kelly Monaco made it as one of the finalists, facing off against the charming and talented television actor John O'Hurley.
All right, John and Charlotta, Kelly and Alec, deep cleansing breath, okay?
With the winner to be decided by the viewers, victory went to the underdog Monaco for a dance that was called the performance of the series.
Kelly and Alec!
Due to the controversial nature of the win, however, the pairs were again matched in an unprecedented face-off that shocked fans, especially after O'Hurley's surprise win.
And ladies and gentlemen, I give you the winners of the Dancing with the Stars dance-off, John and Charlotta.
Number 11, Willow Shields, youngest star axed too soon. Season 20. Despite being the youngest contestant ever to appear on the award-winning show at the time, the young Hunger Games actress became one of the frontrunners in the competition. Alongside professional dancer Mark Ballas, Shields delighted audiences with her passion, grace, and technique, adapting to dance style after dance style with a fervor unmatched by most of her fellow contestants.
Maybe the youngest competitor that we've ever had, but girl, you got some sass. That was awesome.
However, despite being headed straight for the finals and being both a judge and audience favorite, Shields was eliminated in a stunning twist during week 7, leaving the judges and her fans devastated.
She's only 14, guys. She's out there dancing, keeping up with everybody. Thank you again for everything. It's been a hell of a ride. I couldn't be more proud. This is all about her for me, and I'm just really, really proud.
Number 10, China Forgets Routine, Season 13.
China, you actually showed such grace, knowing you had made that mistake, and Tony, you were just a gallant gentleman trying to coach her through that.
Singer China Phillips, a feisty member of the well-known 90s band Wilson Phillips, was favored to do well in the 13th season of Dancing with the Stars. With an ideal dancing physique and skilled partner Tony Dovolani at her side, all was going well until the fateful 4th week. With the dancers setting their routines to famous movie scores, China began a sultry tango to the melody of Mission Impossible until she apparently forgot her routine partway through, resulting in awkward movements, confused steps, and mid-routine commands from her patient partner. Although they hoped for a second chance, America would have none of it, and they were eliminated. Number 9, Sarah Evans Bows Out, Season 3.
It is country diva Sarah Evans and her professional partner, Tony Dovolani.
In September 2006, Evans joined the lineup as the series' first country music singer, quickly developing a devoted fan base and becoming a favorite of the judges with her charming manner and considerable talent. Although doing well in the polls, her appearance in the show couldn't have had worse timing, as marital problems with her husband of 13 years came to a swift and bitter climax, with a divorce that triggered her departure.
You know, I was on the phone with, my family all night, and we were all agreeable that you cannot continue the show. You can't leave your son, who's traumatized right now.
It was a move that came as a devastating blow to judges and fans alike. Despite her apology and statement that she needed to, quote, give her family her full attention at that difficult time.
So I just needed to, take care of my children, and I knew that. And I knew that nothing in my career, no television show, nothing was more important than that.
Number 8, Swine Flu Disaster, Season 9.
Tonight, with his partner on sick leave, he's dancing with a last-minute replacement.
It was a season of persistent injuries and illnesses, but none quite so shocking as the contagious swine flu pandemic.
Usually Derek comes in full of energy, but from the beginning, he was not his normal self.
And a flick, that's it. Sorry.
Professional dancer Derek Huff was blindsided first, with what started as sweating and fatigue and soon escalated into a crippling condition that left him unable to compete with his partner, Polish actress and model Joanna Krupa. More professional dancers soon fell to the ravages of the flu, with Lacey Schwimmer and Karina Smirnoff as the next to surrender to the sickness, and even one of the celebrities, singer Aaron Carter, in a season where no contestant was safe. Number 7. Kate Gosselin makes Tony Dovolani want to quit. Season 10.
Oh, without a doubt I'm going to prove them wrong. I'm going to prove everybody wrong, including myself. Scary.
The tension and stress that come with hours of rehearsing and performing can get to a person, which is where empathy, cooperation, and teamwork come into play. Apparently, no one told Kate Gosselin that.
Kate has no motivation, and I have to push her each week, and it gets exhausting. And forward step. Wow, that was more energy?
I'm still thinking about which way to go.
The frustrated reality TV star and best-selling author could just not get along with her professional dancing partner Tony Dovolani, complaining and berating him for his inability to teach, leading to an explosive exit that left fans shocked.
How was it dancing with Kate?
I think it was pretty obvious.
Although the two made up and stayed safe for the next few weeks of the season, they were soon eliminated in week 5. Number 6. Normani Corday finishes 3rd, season 24. Who among us wasn't positive that Normani and Val would be crowned the season 24 champions? After all, they never failed to leave us astonished with their inventive, ambitious, and more often than not, flawless routines. So you can imagine the reaction when not only did she not win, but she finished in 3rd place. Instead, it was Rashad Jennings and partner Emma who gained the win. Given all the hype, even Normani had to admit that she was left shocked by the results. Although we're sure it brought her some comfort to hear the studio audience booing at this injustice.
Normani and Val.
Number 5. Master P, Master of None, Season 2.
It's rap mogul Master P and his patient partner, Ashley Del Grosso.
Best known as a rapper from the 90s, but most certainly not a dancer, Master P stepped in place of his injured son Romeo Miller as a contestant on the show, but quickly made his mark as a fish that was really out of water.
It needs to be equal teamwork, and I can't play a tug of war anymore.
Although his long-suffering professional partner Ashley Del Grosso did everything she could, P's dancing hurt to watch, leaving him with the lowest all-time score from the judges with a measly 8 points. The viewers weren't as quick to give up on P, allowing him to make it all the way to week 4 before getting eliminated. Number 4. Marie Osmond Faints, Season 5.
Dancing the Samba, Marie Osmond and her partner, Jonathan Roberts.
Having just finished a lively samba, complete with flushed face and heavy breathing, it was still hard to have expected this memorable moment that came just instants into the judges' evaluation of her dance with partner Jonathan Roberts. With Judge Len Goodman partway through his critique, Marie Osmond closed her eyes and collapsed to the ground, in a faint that left her partner, host Tom Bergeron, and the audience surprised and worried as the show cut to commercial break.
All right, we're going to take a commercial break. We'll be right back, and we'll be right back after this.
Whether a ploy to gain extra points or a legitimate spell, it was still a moment viewers will not likely forget. Number 3. 2 early exits for Sabrina Bryan, Season 5 and Season 15. The former Cheetah Girl joined the show during Season 5, where she was partnered with Mark Ballas. Every week they outdanced the competition, even earning the first perfect score of the season. However, when their foxtrot failed to overly impress the viewers, they were sent packing.
The general consensus is that you're going to win the whole thing. So, I mean, this must still be stinging.
It's hard for us.
Bryan was then brought back for the All-Star season in 2012, this time partnering with Louis Van Amstel. We were once more convinced that she would be the competition's frontrunner until her second shock elimination.
Sabrina and Louis.
What made this even crazier was that she was again booted in week 6, exactly 5 years to the day since the first time.
It's hard to go home, but at the same time, I think last night was incredible. It was an incredible feeling, and, you know.
Number 2. Heather Morris's shocking elimination, Season 24. Season 24 frontrunners Heather Morris and fan favorite dancer Maxim Chmerkovskiy were a match made in dancing heaven, until they were brutally eliminated in a shocking twist of events.
After a perfect score, Heather and Max.
Despite having received the first perfect score of the season from judges, the votes were simply not there. Yet many questioned whether Morris, who starred in the hit TV dramedy Glee, and who also worked as a backup dancer for Beyoncé, should have been allowed on the show in the first place. In any case, we'll miss you, Brittany. Sorry, Heather. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Ryan Lochte Gets Ambushed, Season 23.
My biggest regret is letting other people down. And now I want to prove to the world that I've changed.
Talk about unsettling. Yes, nothing is quite as shocking as the moment your show gets interrupted by unwelcome visitors, especially when these came from the other side of the television screen. As swimmer, Ryan Lochte began his first dance with professional partner Cheryl Burke. 2 hecklers from the audience ran on stage wearing anti-Lochte t-shirts in protest of his behavior at the Olympics in Brazil. Despite being escorted from the stage with loud protests coming from Judge Carrie Ann Inaba,
Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me.
the incident left Lochte, the audience, and the viewers at home stunned and a little disturbed. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.